Hello, welcome back to Tommy's Top Picks, Top 5 Comics for the week of September 7th, 2022. I'm your host, Tommy, joined by Murphy.
Hello.
We're back with this week's Top 5. So our number 5 is Phantasmagoria. Say that 5 times fast.
What I was about to say.
Phantasmagoria. Number 1 by Scout Comics. In Victorian London, an intruder from the outer has been summoned, leaving behind a series of gruesome killings. The mysterious Professor Hawk helps the possessed Jane greatly to get rid of the creature. Hawk is an old, powerful wizard, but he is not the only wizard in London, and the others may not be on his side. So this cover is creepy as heck.
The other one's kind of wild, too.
There's too many eyes.
There are too many eyes. All right, what do we want to bet that Jack the Ripper's in this?
I mean,
it's Victorian London and there are murders and, like, demons and wizards.
Sure.
Like,
I think it's a coin flip, eventually.
All of a sudden, it's going to be Jack the Ripper.
I mean, this seems pretty ripped up. But I don't know, I don't typically relate Jack the Ripper to wizards. And this is dealing with wizards.
Mostly Victorian London.
Yeah, I feel like he would be out of his...
Well, maybe he's
league.
He's the intruder from the outer. You know?
Could be.
Get rid of Jack the Ripper and then go on.
Could be.
Story. But no, this one seems real creepy, and I mean, I love old English stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like it makes for good stories, especially when like you look at the time period and
absolutely.
Wizards, man.
Number 4 is Out Avengers number 1.
So this one is introducing the all-new Avengers series that starts in the middle of the explosive action and races to a shocking climax. An alien attack, a missing piece of wormhole tech, a city warped, its citizens transformed into hideous creatures loyal to an empress from the far side of the universe, and a certain Captain Marvel looking for fellow Avengers with murderous intent. Plunge into the action and take a deep breath because you will not be allowed up for air as a thrilling new series kicks off in the strongest, strangest way possible. So this one, I'm always interested in stories like this, like where it's just go.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
You know,
like nonstop Spider-Man.
They did it with nonstop Spider-Man. It's like, okay, you have as little setup as possible. Now let's get to going. It's crazy, like, because it's going to be a limited series. Obviously, it's going to be over in however many. I don't even know what this one has.
It's racing to a shocking climax.
Now, the question I always have is, will it actually affect anything?
Yeah.
It looks like it's only a 3-issue series as of now.
Right.
But yeah, like, are these books canon or are they just fun? Now, honestly, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, if it's just for fun, that's okay.
Yeah.
Like,
I could see it just being like, here's a random Avengers story.
Yeah.
Or like like Marvel having an Avengers book that you don't need to read. Like, you can just pick up any issue and just have a that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's interesting. Also, the second cover has Dr. Doom holding Captain America's shield, so like I'm there for that.
Yeah, and every one of these says, like, even number 2 says plunge into the action from page 1 and hold on to dear life.
Yeah, it's
and then this one says, dive right in, dear reader, and get swept away by the action. So I feel like each one of these is just like completely different, just random Avengers story, which could be cool. You could get like different writers to come in and do different chunks, different creative teams.
And again, Dr. Doom holding Captain America's shield.
Sure, I mean that's a thing. And Thor's hammer.
And Thor's hammer, yeah.
And you get a Momoko Hawkeye variant. Yeah, Kate Bishop. Yeah. That one's it's pretty. I like the flowers.
I like it too.
It's pretty good.
It's very Peach Momoko.
Yeah.
But no, like I said, like I'm down with a book that just gives you what it is.
Sure.
You don't have to worry
in the
about
title.
It. it's just go, go, go action. And then I'm sure an ongoing series will spin out of it.
Oh, of course. Yeah, one will take off, one will be a hit, and then they'll make a whole all new,
Whole
all out Avengers.
event.
All new, all out Avengers.
75 more issues.
Moving on to number 3 on our list is Batman Beyond Neo Year, number 6. So the end of tomorrow, the Neo Year is drawing toward its epic conclusion. Terry McGinnis has spent the last year waging his war on the artificial intelligence that conquered Neo Gotham. In this issue, he'll have to put together everything he's learned, redefine his own myth as Batman, and bring down Donovan Lumos, Neo Gotham's AI, and the Sword of Gotham. Terry McGinnis flies the night in the new Batman Beyond suit. Everything about the Batman Beyond mythos changes here. We get a new Batman Beyond suit, which is pretty dope.
A new Batman Beyond suit. And judging by that cover, it looks pretty sick.
Yeah. I like the flaps.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch.
Very razory wings.
Oh, absolutely. Almost like draconic.
Yeah. No, I'm shocked that this is going to be over already.
Maybe, yeah, okay. But maybe Neo Year is this 6-issue story. And then in a couple months, we get a new Batman Beyond number 1 with this new suit and new.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, this whole series has been like him refinding himself as Batman.
Right.
So, I mean, if it's 6 issues of that, and then, back to an ongoing series where the status quo is kind of back to normal.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he's like writing in a journal because tech isn't safe and things like that. Like,
right.
In general, I've liked this series. It pushed Batman Beyond further. Like, you kill off Bruce Wayne, and this is now him living without him.
Yeah.
Like being his own Batman officially.
Yeah.
Like I think I've liked every issue of this so far, and I feel like the conclusion of this is going to be pretty sick.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
and then hopefully we get another ongoing.
Yeah, and you'll know because I'm sure the new Batman Beyond will be in our top 5. Moving on to our number 2 this week is Alien number 1. So we had Predator a while ago. Now we have Alien.
So Philip Kennedy Johnson and Julius Ota launch a new alien epic. Man, machine, and the most terrifying creature in the universe. It's an all-express elevator to hell, and you're going to want to be on it. A small colony of synths have settled in secret on a backwater moon. When a company of United System soldiers come to them for help retrieving biotechnology on a hostile planet that could be the key to saving humanity, the synths must decide whether the prospect of peace between man and machines is worth the risk of betrayal. So, like we were talking about earlier, like I enjoyed the last Alien run, which just ended not too long ago.
Right, because Marvel just recently got the rights back, or rights.
Yeah.
Did they have them before?
The only reason, no,
this is the first time.
I forget who had them. But the only reason I stopped pulling the last one is because they tricked me. They said it was going to be a 6-issue run.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we're on issue 8, issue 9, and I'm like, okay, you got me.
Yeah.
But like, it had kind of lost it for me. Like it was a small story that I think dragged on too long.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like if they can control the number of issues they put out and, maybe keep it to like 8 issues, then I'm okay with a Xenomorph story continuously happening every once in a while. This one also only has 3 issues so far, but who's to say that's going to keep up?
Yeah. Well, that's typically as far out as...
as we get with solicitations. Yeah. But in general, like, I'm down with, Marvel's not really the horror people.
No. But they see how much market space that's taking up. And
Yeah,
I mean,
and I mean
DC
the
is very
xenomorph.
horror. Boom has a ton of horror books now. Image.
I mean the xenomorph is like peak horror too.
Yeah.
Like Alien was one of the first things that like kept me up at night. Like
Right.
so I'm down. I just hope that they manage to keep this one a little more contained to like a shorter story.
Fair.
And then give us another one in 3 more months.
Yeah. So next up, we have our number 1, which is Batman 127, Failsafe Part 3, Two Birds, One Throne finale. So we are wrapping up the first story arc, the Failsafe story arc for Zdarsky. With brutal efficiency, Failsafe hunts the Dark Knight, leaving a trail of injured heroes. Batman retreats to the manor as he prepares for a final assault. Will the last few surprises he has in store be enough? And in the backup, Catwoman reaches a shocking conclusion in her search. So, we get some kind of resolution to Failsafe in 3 issues.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's really going to be the end of that arc. I think the Two Birds, One Throne, yeah, that's the finale.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I think that
so finale for the backup Catwoman story.
For the backup. So the backup is basically Catwoman is searching for the heirs to Oswald Cobblepot's fortune.
Right. That Catwoman.
So I think right. So I think we'll get the finale to that, but Failsafe I think probably has a couple more issues.
Yeah, I'd say so. I was going to say that was pretty quick, and they need to fill up a trade because none of them were oversized, were they? No. So there was
issues. Now, have you read any of the Zdarsky Batman?
Not yet. It is on the top of my pile.
All right.
So I've been just so hooked on the Star Wars comics that like I can't get away.
Lost in the sauce, dude.
I'm almost done with Bounty Hunter Wars. War of the Bounty Hunter. Yeah. Almost done with that. Once I'm done with that, I might take a quick break because switching between all the different titles and reading in order, because I'm reading all of it, not just like the book, but reading all the side titles. And I've read everything up until then. So I just wanted to keep going in order, but it's a lot harder too.
Well, you got to power through it.
Yeah. Couple issues left.
But, I mean, this is great because I mean, Zdarsky's not going to be done with Batman for a long time.
No.
And I think that Failsafe is kind of like, in my opinion, like, how do I word it right? Like a fail-safe entrance to taking over Batman.
Yeah.
It's this murderous thing that is after Batman for a specific reason, and obviously Batman's going to win the day, but we're going to see what damage fail-safe can do before it's over.
Right.
And then after that is going to set Zdarsky up for whatever he wants to do, So I think we'll probably have 2 more issues of Failsafe, and then it'll be on to whatever Zdarsky's next big plan for Batman is. But I do, man. I love the art. Jimenez being back on it is great.
Yeah. That has me super excited.
And then Zdarsky's writing is great, too.
Right. But here's the dream, right? He pulls a Scott Snyder and gets to write Dick Grayson Batman. Because Failsafe is too much for Bruce.
Just kills Batman and then
doesn't kill him. Just like he taps out for a while. He's like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Like he finally for the first. Like I feel like Chip Zdarsky would be the guy to write that. Like Batman was tapped out.
Yeah, but the way it looked like, and like even Zdarsky has said, like he's a Tim Drake fan.
Oh, does he? Oh. Okay.
Like I feel like if that were going to happen, it would be Tim Drake. Like he's made it very clear, like in the first 2 issues, even that Tim Drake is his Robin.
Interesting.
And I mean they've done variants of Tim Drake. Like it like there's been dialogue talking about how Batman thinks Tim Drake is like the best Robin.
He's the best detective, hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I think that if we were to, purely speculation, go down that route,
Sure. That would be really cool. I'd be here
I
for
think
it.
it would be Tim Drake being
Yeah.
the one to take over.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Nightwing, I don't think would be Batman anymore.
I think he would just be
But yes.
Nightwing in Gotham.
Yeah, he would just go to Gotham.
Yeah.
Like, he does that plenty already as it is. Like,
yeah, right.
He's like, all right, I'll pop on my bike and get
Yeah,
over there.
working with the
whatever."
Batgirls and stuff.
Yeah. But no, I like Failsafe in general, just like kind of like a mindless murder bot. He's like Batman, but like without anything else but like one goal.
Right.
And he's like, I gotta get Batman.
No humanity.
Yeah,
it's Batman
kinda
without a heart. It's Batman without
yeah,
humanity.
I mean, he's Batman's answer to Batman.
Yeah.
Like, so
But
I do like.
So Batman has an answer for all the Justice League, right?
Yeah.
Does Batman have an answer for Batman?
So this, I'm pretty sure, is it.
That's cool.
I don't want to give away too much, but I'm pretty sure
that's
once you read 125, you'll get it.
Okay.
That seemingly
would...
Failsafe is just going to keep going after Batman because of what Failsafe thinks Batman did.
And what Failsafe is.
And then what Failsafe is, which is, the actual contingency plan for Batman.
Cool. Well, we will.
Not one of those, like, the Justice League is the contingency plan. No.
Like he has a plan. Batman has a plan. And I wonder if I feel like it just involves Superman. I feel like it's just like leaving it up to Superman to make a choice. I don't know. I think he's going to put it on somebody else. You don't think so? You think he just has a button or something?
I think.
Do you have any predictions of what Batman's?
I don't want to give you. I don't want to
too much. Are there hints?
I mean, you'll see.
Okay.
See. It's like literally 125.
Okay.
But like, I did hate that in the Justice League Doom movie, where like at the end, after they've like saved the day from the Legion of Doom, and then Superman and they're all talking, and Batman's like, "My contingency plan for me is all of you." And I'm like, "No, Batman. Like, if you really like,
no,
had to go bad. Like, they wouldn't. Like, look what you did to him.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be able to do that easy. Like, sure, Superman could do a lot, but he wouldn't wanna.
No.
Like, unless Superman goes bad, he's not beating Batman.
True. I agree with that.
He'd have, like, if Batman went evil, Superman would have to kill him.
I think you would have to. That would be an interesting story too. But
yeah, I'm sure it'll happen one day.
Zdarsky has enough time.
Probably has happened.
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of Batman.
Well, I mean, there was like the Dark Knight Returns, the classic '80s, but
yeah. But even that, he didn't really,
Yeah, that kind of
want to do it.
Right. But cool. Well, anything else on Batman 127?
Nope.
Cool. Well, that wraps it up. As always, we'd love to talk to you about your picks, your top pick for the week down below in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like, hit the subscribe button. If you want to make sure you get a video every week, whenever we put these up, ring the bell, and then you'll get notified whenever the top 5 comic comes up for the week and the podcast and all the other videos we do. So until next week, we will catch you guys later.
See you.
If I can find the button.